Alright, so the CANTO Bright Police Speeder. This is one that I was going to pass on. And I was going to pass on it because I was thinking there's no way that this thing is going to be in the movie. For one, the character that comes with it looks a little animated. And my buddy goes, no, that thing's going to be in the movie. You need to pick that up. So when we run down there for Force Friday and I start grabbing shit, like I grabbed 2 A-Wings. And I didn't even know that I grabbed one of these. And then I realized that I did, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta grab another one for my buddy because we were trying to grab 2 of everything while we were there. And as I go through the other 2 A-Wings, I realized that this thing is 1 per case. But it's still really easy to find because I went out looking the next day, and they were literally all over the place. So this ship, it's way out there, man. Like, they were definitely let their imagination get the best of them on this one. Let's check it out. I actually think it looks pretty cool. Alright, so here it is for 30 bucks. I think it might slightly be a little overpriced on this one because it doesn't really seem like you're getting a whole lot. It does take up a little bit of space on your shelf just because of how spread out it is, and it does have that sound feature to it. So let's go ahead and check that out. Get our thing a little booted up. Alright, so it's crazy how this thing works. It's like you gotta tap it, hold it still, wiggle it around, and it just keeps making more cool sounds, which I definitely like that. Let's check out the guy. Alright, so I haven't even tested this thing yet. I have no clue what he says or if he talks at all, because this definitely looks like a character to me that's gonna have 0 lines in the movie. So who knows, maybe he'll just have a gun sound or something, but we'll find that out together.
What seems to be the problem?
There's 1 line.
Let me see your identification.
Oh, okay, all right.
Perps, up ahead.
3 lines. I'm completely blown away. Now, if he just has a pistol sound or something.
Let me see your identification.
Oh.
Drop your weapons. Let me see your identification. Perps, up ahead. Let me see your identification.
Alright, so far I think I counted 4 lines and like a gunshot or something. That's pretty much more than any other character. Unless I finally figured out how to work this thing.
What seems to be the problem? Drop your weapons! Let me see your identification. Perps, up ahead.
Alright, I'm definitely impressed with this thing. Really glad that I got him. Here he is up close. You see how the face looks kind of animated and the figure just lays a little flat, like it kind of has like that animated feel to it. I guess it could kind of go either way. Your basic 5 points of articulation on this thing. The head is on a ball, but you don't get much ball movement on that. I wish you could have him look down just a little bit more, just for like when he's sitting back on his little speeder deal. The gun is kind of cool, has a holster, which I definitely love when they do that. It's actually 2-tone, which there's a lot of like bigger, more expensive toys that don't even do 2-tone. Fits right in the holster, definitely like that. Okay, so on this thing here, this is kind of like his little control panel. This thing will move up or down depending on how you want to display it. It does have a little control gauge, like that's kind of like his heads-up display thing right there. It's got little lights in here. These lights on it here. This is like, I mean, this dude's a cop, so those are probably like all his lights and sirens and all that. He's got these little blasters on the front of it. That's definitely pretty cool. Pretty much everything on this thing moves. Like these propellers move. The bike itself will swivel around on here. These big wings here will rotate around. It's hard to do while I'm holding the camera. And then underneath, these missiles, it's got these buttons, and these things like really shoot out, like really good. Like those things will also go across your toy room. So here's the ship. It makes sounds, shoots. Well, at least it makes sounds as long as you buy that bracelet. It's a pretty cool toy. I'm gonna throw this up with the collection, kind of see how that thing's coming because it's grown a lot. All right, so here's the Last Jedi collection, and this is basically what you can get all in one day if you just take your ass to the store and you're not afraid to spend about $400. But if you go to Target, every 100 you spend, you get 25 back. So you spend 400, you get 100 back. So you really only spent 300, and that's a lot of toys for $300. Thanks for watching.